Alex was a human engineer who worked in space. He had fixed many ships before. But today was different. Today, he was sent to work on a strange ship from an alien species called the Zelthar. The Zelthar were not like humans. They looked very different. Their skin was smooth and shiny, with colors that changed depending on their mood. Their eyes were big and bright, and their hands had long fingers. Alex was nervous, but also curious. When Alex arrived on the ship, he met his partner. For this job, Kale. Kale was tall and slender. He moved with grace, like a dancer. His voice was soft but strong. At first, Alex found it hard to understand Kale's way of speaking and his strange customs. Kale smiled kindly and said, "I will help you. We must fix the engine before the next space jump." Alex nodded. They began their work right away. The engine room was large but full of strange machines Alex had never seen. Kale explained the parts in his language, and Alex tried to follow. They worked side by side, fixing wires and cleaning energy cells. It was a hard job, but Alex liked the challenge. Suddenly, the ship's computer beeped loudly. A message appeared on the screen. It was from the Zelthar command. The message said, "Attention! The ship is entering the Zelthar mating season. All crew members must prepare." Alex looked at Kale with surprise. What does that mean?" he asked. Kale's face changed color slightly. "It means the time when my people feel strong emotions. We seek mates to bond with. It is very important, but it can be difficult for others nearby." Alex did not understand well, but he felt something strange in the air. Kyle's eyes were bright, and his movements became quicker. Alex noticed a soft scent in the room, something he could not describe. It made him feel both strange and alert. The hours passed. Kyle's behavior began to change more. He looked around nervously. Sometimes, he stopped working to look at Alex. Alex tried to focus on the engine, but his mind was distracted. He felt a mix of curiosity and confusion. "Alex," Kale said one time, "you must know this time is hard for me. My feelings are strong. Sometimes I cannot control them." Alex nodded slowly. "I want to help. Just tell me what to do." Kale smiled weakly. "Thank you. It means much to me." As the day went on, the two of them worked closely. Alex noticed that Kale often touched his own chest and neck, places that shone with a soft light. Kale explained, "This is how we show our feelings. It is part of our mating ritual." Alex was amazed. The Zelthar had such different ways of showing emotion. Humans usually used words or small touches, but Kale's glowing skin was like a light show. Suddenly, the ship shook. A warning light flashed red. The engine had a serious problem. If they did not fix it soon, the ship could be stuck in space, and they would be lost. Kyle's eyes widened with worry. "We must hurry!" Alex felt a rush of energy. The danger made him forget the strange feelings for a moment. Together, they worked faster using their skills as a team. Kale guided Alex through the complicated parts of the engine, and Alex used his human tools to fix broken wires. During the repair, Alex saw Kale's glowing skin change colors, sometimes blue, sometimes green, sometimes bright red. Kyle explained, "Colors show my mood. Red means strong feelings like passion or danger. Blue means calm. Green means hope." Alex laughed softly. "It is like a mood light. I wish humans had this." Kyle smiled. "Maybe one day." After many hours, the engine finally started to hum softly. The warning lights turned off. The ship was safe again. Alex felt proud. "We did it!" Kyle looked at Alex with respect. "You are a good partner. You helped me more than I expected." Alex smiled back. "I learned a lot today, about your ship and about you." Kale nodded. and I learned to trust a human more. That night, Alex tried to rest, but his mind was full of thoughts. He wondered what this mating season really meant. He knew it was more than just feelings. It was a time when the Zelthar showed their deepest emotions and formed bonds that lasted forever. He looked at Kyle, who was sitting quietly and watching the stars through the ship's window. Alex felt a strange closeness to him, as if they were more than just co-workers now. The stars outside shone brightly, and Alex knew that this journey with Kyle was only just beginning. The next morning, Alex woke up feeling tired but curious. The small room on the ship was quiet except for soft hums from the engines. Kyle was already awake, sitting by the window, his skin softly glowing a gentle green. He looked calm, but Alex could tell something was different. Kyle turned and smiled at Alex. "Good morning. Today will be harder. The mating season is stronger now." Alex rubbed his eyes. "What do you mean? How will it be harder?" Kyle sighed and said, "My body changes. My feelings become more powerful. I can feel hunger, but not for food. Hunger for connection, for bond." Alex nodded slowly, trying to understand. He felt a little nervous. "Will it affect me?" Kale looked at him with kind eyes. "Maybe. The pheromones I release might affect you. They make others feel my emotions. It is natural, but it can be strange for humans." Alex blinked. "Pheromones? Like smells?" Kyle smiled softly. "Yes, but more than smell. They are signals from my body. They tell others how I feel. Sometimes, they make people want to be close to me." Alex swallowed hard. He was not sure how to feel about this. He had worked with different aliens before, but never during something so personal. As the day passed, Alex noticed changes in Kale's behavior. Kale's glowing skin brightened and shifted colors often. Sometimes it was a deep red, and Kale's movements became quicker and sharper. At other times it turned blue, and Kale seemed calm and focused. Alex tried to keep his distance, but found it difficult. The scent in the air was strong, and he felt his own heartbeat quicken without knowing why. While they worked on the ship's systems, Kale's eyes kept drifting toward Alex. The alien's gaze was intense but gentle. "Alex," Kale said quietly during a break, "this time is very important for my people. We find mates to bond with for life. If I do not find a match, I will feel lost and weak." Alex looked at Kale carefully. "Do you want me to help you, even if it is hard?" Kyle smiled warmly. "Yes. Your friendship is important. It helps me stay calm." Alex felt a strange warmth inside. He had never thought he could be part of something like this with an alien. Suddenly, Kyle's skin flashed, bright red. He took a deep breath and said, "Sometimes the feeling is too strong. I lose control." Alex put a hand on Kyle's arm gently. "It's okay. I'm here." Kyle nodded, and his skin slowly changed to a soft purple. The two continued their work, but the tension grew. Alex realized the ship's repair was more urgent than ever. The mating season was not just a personal thing for Kale. It affected the whole crew and their mission. At one point, a sudden alarm sounded. The ship's environmental system was failing. Without it, they could not survive the long space journey. Kyle looked worried. "We must fix this fast. If the air system goes down, we will be trapped." Alex took a deep breath. "Let's do it." Together they went to the air control room. The place was full of buttons and screens. Alex tried to remember his training, but many systems were new to him. Kale's glowing hands moved quickly over the controls. He explained each step calmly, even though his skin flickered nervously between red and orange. Alex worked alongside Kyle, following his instructions. The strange pheromones made Alex feel restless but determined. After tense moments, the air system beeped back to life. Fresh, clean air flowed through the ship's vents. Kale smiled with relief. We did it. Alex nodded, feeling proud again. We make a good team. Kale's skin shimmered softly in green and blue. Yes, even in hard times. Later, Alex tried to rest again, but Kale came to sit beside him. I want to explain more, Kale said. My people's mating season is not just feelings. It is a ceremony. We share dreams, thoughts, even parts of our minds. It is a deep connection. Alex listened closely. Like sharing secrets? Kyle nodded. Yes, it helps us trust each other. But it can be overwhelming for someone not used to it. Alex thought about it. Does it happen to all Zelthar? Kale smiled softly. Yes, it is a time of hope and fear. Some find mates, some do not. Alex felt a little sad for Kale. What if you don't find one? Kale looked out the window. Then I must wait for the next season. It can be lonely. Alex reached out and touched Kyle's hand. You're not alone now. I'm here. Kyle looked at Alex with deep gratitude. His skin glowed gently in soft blue. The two sat quietly, watching stars pass. Alex knew this journey would change both of them. The strange time of mating season was no longer just Kale's burden. It was their challenge to face together. The days passed slowly as the ship sailed through the dark space. Alex and Kale spent long hours working together. The ship needed many repairs, but the mating season was making everything harder. Kale's mood changed quickly. One moment, he was calm and focused. The next, his skin would flash bright red and his hands would tremble. Alex saw how Kyle struggled to control himself. One afternoon, Kyle suddenly stopped working. His eyes looked distant, and his breathing was fast. Alex noticed that the glowing light on Kale's chest was very bright. Kale, are you okay? Alex asked carefully. Kyle took a deep breath and said, No, the feelings are too strong. I feel lost. The need to bond is overpowering. Alex wanted to help but did not know what to do. He had never faced something like this before. He remembered what Kale said about the mating season being a time of hope and fear. Maybe talking will help, Alex said softly. Tell me what you feel. Kale looked at Alex, surprised. Then he nodded and began to speak. My people have a ritual called the sharing. It is when two mates connect their minds and emotions. It makes us strong. But it is not easy. It needs trust and courage. Alex listened with interest. Can you share that with me? Not the full ritual, but how it feels. Kale hesitated, but then said, It feels like your heart is open. You see the other's thoughts and fears. You feel their joy and pain. It is very close, very real. Alex thought. For a moment. Humans share feelings too, but we use words and touch. This sounds deeper. Kale smiled faintly. Yes, it is deeper, but also dangerous. If trust breaks, the pain can last forever. Alex nodded, understanding more now. I want to help you through this. We are partners. Kale's skin turned, a soft blue, the color of calm. Thank you, Alex. That means much. Suddenly, the ship's alarm blared loudly. A warning flashed on the screen. Hull breach detected. Emergency protocols activated. Alex's heart jumped. What's wrong? Kyle's eyes sharpened. There is a tear in the ship's hull. We must fix it fast, or we will lose air. Without wasting time, Alex and Kyle rushed to the damaged area. The hull was cracked, and outside space showed through the gap. Kyle began to work on sealing the breach with special Zelthar tools. His glowing hands moved quickly but carefully, Alex, helped by holding pieces of metal and passing equipment. The pressure outside was dangerous. One wrong move could make the hole bigger. As they worked, Kale's glowing changed colors fast, red for danger, orange for effort, blue when calm. Alex could see how much pain and fear Cale was feeling inside. The mating season was still strong, but Cale focused on the repair. After tense minutes, the breach was sealed. The air pressure slowly returned to normal. Alex breathed deeply. That was close. Cale wiped sweat from his forehead. Yes, but we did it together. Alex smiled. I am glad I'm here with you. Cale's skin shimmered green, a sign of hope. Later, they returned to the engine room. Cale looked tired, but calm. Alex sat beside him. Cale, I want to understand more. Can you teach me about your culture? Cale's eyes brightened. I would like that. He began to explain more about Zelthar society, how they lived in close families, how they cared deeply for their mates, and how the mating season was a sacred time of life. Alex listened, fascinated. He saw Cale not just as an alien, but as a living being with hopes and fears like himself. As the hours passed, Alex shared stories of humans. He told Cale about Earth, about friendships, love, and family. Cale smiled warmly. You have a strong heart, Alex. The two men sat together in silence for a while. Outside the ship, stars twinkled like tiny fires. Alex felt a deep connection, growing between him and Cale. It was strange but real. For the first time, he saw the beauty in differences and the strength in trust. After the hull breach, the ship was safer, but still far from fully repaired. Alex and Cale worked side by side every day. Their tasks were tough, but their understanding of each other grew deeper. The strange time of mating season was still with Cale. But now Alex felt less confused and more ready to help. One morning, Cale came to Alex with a serious look. Alex, the mating season is reaching its peak. My emotions are strong and it is harder to focus. Alex nodded. I can see. How can I help you now? Kyle thought for a moment. My people use a ritual to calm ourselves. It is called the harmony dance. It helps balance our feelings. Alex smiled. I want to learn. Kyle stood and moved gracefully to the center of the room. He began to move slowly, his body flowing like water. His skin changed colors in a smooth rhythm, blue, green, and soft violet. Alex watched, fascinated. It's beautiful. Kyle said, You can try. It is about breathing, moving, and feeling peace. Alex stood and copied Cale's movements. At first he was awkward, but Cale guided him patiently. The dance helped Alex feel calm, even peaceful. After a few minutes, Cale's glowing slowed and softened. Good, Alex. You learn fast. Their teamwork improved. Alex found that when Cale danced, his feelings were easier to understand. The two became a stronger team. One day, as they worked on the engine, a sudden sound made them stop. The ship's sensors showed something approaching fast. Cale's skin turned bright red. Hostile ship. They want to capture us. Alex's heart raced. What do we do? Cale said, We fight, but we must use both our strengths. The hostile ship fired energy bolts. The damaged ship shook violently. Alex and Cale hurried to the control room. Cale operated the alien weapons, his hands glowing with power. Alex used the human technology to help aim and shield. They fought together, their movements synchronized. Cale's instincts and Alex's quick thinking made them a perfect team. The hostile ship's attacks became weaker. Alex saw Cale's glowing skin change from red to blue. It meant calm and control. With one final blast, the enemy ship fled. Alex exhaled deeply. We did it! Kyle smiled. Yes, together we are strong. The fight was a test not only for their skills, but for their trust. They had become more than partners. They were allies in every way. After the battle, Cale looked at Alex. Your help saved me. You are brave. Alex smiled. I learned from you, too. That night, they sat together watching the stars. Kyle's skin glowed softly in shades of blue. Alex said, I never thought I would share this much with an alien, but I'm glad I do. Kyle nodded. I feel the same. You are not just a human engineer, you are my friend. The ship moved forward through space, and their bond grew stronger. The strange mating season no longer felt like a burden, but a bridge between two different worlds. Alex thought about the future. He knew this was only the beginning of an extraordinary journey. The ship hummed quietly as it moved through space. Repairs were almost done, but the tension between Alex and Kale was still present. The mating season was strong, but so was their friendship. They had grown close, learning to understand each other's feelings and ways. One day, while Alex was checking the engines, the ship's sensors suddenly beeped loudly. A new message flashed on the control panel. Unknown ship detected. Approach at high speed. Kale's glowing skin changed, quickly from calm blue to sharp red. They are coming fast. Not friendly. Alex's heart pounded. What do they want? Kyle frowned. They want to capture us. Our ship is weak. We must defend ourselves. Alex felt a rush of fear and determination. What can we do? Kale's eyes shone with resolve. We fight. Together. The unknown ship appeared on the screen. It was bigger and more heavily armed than theirs. The enemy fired powerful energy blasts that shook the hull. Alex and Kale rushed to the control room. Kale operated the alien weapon systems, his glowing hands moving fast and precise. Alex controlled the shields and helped target weak points in the enemy ship. The battle was fierce. The enemy was strong and experienced. But Alex and Kale's teamwork was better. Kale's instincts combined with Alex's quick thinking gave them an edge. At one point, an enemy blast hit the shield directly behind Alex. He felt a strong vibration and almost lost balance. Kyle shouted, "Stay close! I've got you!" Alex smiled despite the danger. He trusted Kale completely. The fight went on. The enemy fired again and again, but Alex and Kyle kept their ship alive. Suddenly, Kyle's skin changed colors fast, red for danger, orange for alert, and then calm blue. He focused all his power on one final blast. The enemy ship trembled and slowly moved away, retreating. Alex let out a breath he didn't know he was holding. We won. Kyle looked at him, glowing softly. Because we fought as one. Later, as the ship calmed down, Alex and Kyle repaired damage together. They worked silently, but with respect and understanding. Alex said quietly, "This fight showed me how strong you are." Kyle nodded, "And you showed me courage. We make a good team." That night, Alex sat by the window. He watched the stars and thought about everything he had learned. The strange mating season had brought challenges, but it also brought friendship and trust. Kale came to sit beside him. "Thank you, Alex, for staying with me." Alex smiled. "I'm glad I stayed. You're not just an alien to me anymore." Kale's skin glowed in soft green, the color of hope. Alex knew that whatever came next, they would face it together. The ship was quiet now. The repairs were done, and the danger was gone. Alex and Kale sat together in the small common room, their faces calm after days of stress and hard work. Kale's skin glowed a soft blue, the color of peace. "The mating season is ending," he said. "I feel better now." Alex smiled. "I'm glad. You were very strong through it all." Kyle looked at Alex with a warm expression. "You helped me more than I expected. Your presence made this time easier." Alex felt a strange happiness inside. "I learned a lot from you, too. About your people, your feelings, and about friendship." Kale nodded slowly. Our bond is special. It will last. Alex thought about the many days they had spent together. At first he was nervous and unsure, but now he felt a deep respect and care for Kyle. Kyle stood and moved to the window, looking out at the stars. When we return to my homeworld, I want you to come with me, to see where I come from. Alex was surprised but pleased. I would like that, Kyle smiled. It will be a new journey, one of friendship and understanding. The two friends sat quietly, watching the stars. The vastness of space felt less lonely now. They had each other. Days later, the ship began its journey back to Kale's homeworld. Alex helped with the final preparations. He felt ready for whatever came next. One evening, Kale explained more about his people's culture and history. Alex listened carefully, eager to learn. Kale said, "We Zelthar value connection above all. The mating season is a time to find not just a mate, but a true partner in life." Alex nodded. "I think humans want that too. We call it friendship, love, family." Kyle looked at Alex with bright eyes. "You have taught me much. About humans, about kindness." Alex smiled. "And you taught me about trust and courage." As the ship approached the Zelthar planet, Alex felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. He was about to meet a new world and new people. Kale placed a hand on Alex's shoulder. "We will face it together, like we always have." Alex looked at Kale and saw not just an alien companion, but a true friend. The ship landed softly on the bright green planet. Kyle led Alex out to meet the Zelthar people waiting. The air was fresh, the sky full of colors Alex had never seen before. The Zelthar welcomed Alex warmly. They were curious, but kind. Alex felt at home in this new world. That night, as the stars shone above the alien land, Alex thought about the strange journey that had brought him here, from a nervous engineer working with an alien during a difficult time, to a friend sharing a new life. He smiled. The future was full of promise, and in the vast universe, friendships could grow in the most unexpected places.